Alright guys, welcome back to Persona 5. Last time I met Persona 5. We arrived to Mementos and suddenly I'm in a different area of Mementos and in a new costume. Yep, that's right. I just cut to the next area that we needed to be in for a target. So right now I'm actually scouring the floor for the target as Morgana told us to. Since the target's here. Even though I know where it is because Futaba did her memento scan right before the part started, I can actually tell it did.
We're not gonna hit a train, are we? Impossible.
Ah.
But if one appears, I'll dodge it in style.
I was hoping for On's version.
It's dangerous to
Alright.
Then
So first target, I don't remember who this one is. I think is it the top. Oh, is it the bully who bullies or whatever?
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen. What was that?
And now we have Black Frost. I think it's what it's called. This actually unlocks a fusion spell for you when you finish this battle. And that's really it. You just unlock a fusion spell. It's not for Caroline Justine's Confidant, however.
Now or never, right? Do it. Gonna knock you out.
You sure showed me.
Let's go.
And obviously, since I have Chihaya's money bonus, I'm going to be taking advantage of it by doing all-out attacks when possible. So, earlier I mentioned that I am approaching Mementos a little bit differently. So, how I'm doing it now is, what I'm doing is, whenever I finish a target, I cut to the next target. I don't show me traveling to that target until we get to a new area, until we get to a new section of Mementos. So technically, we've been here before. So I will be cutting to the next target, since the next one will be in an area we've seen before. Because, trust me, you don't want to be here that long, and I don't want to be here that long. But somehow we still end up being here for like 3 goddamn parts. So yeah, we just did a really bad cut to the next part. Because, I had to sit through this and listen to the same theme a million times. Da 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 da. You don't want to listen to that all the time. Thankfully, in Persona 5 Royal, it does change it to where you only where you listen to it for like the first 2 areas, and then it changes in later areas. So thank God for that, but still, that was...
Let's go.
Oh my God.
There.
Oh. So yeah, for these requests, I am like actively trying to get critical hits or hit weaknesses, anything that will get them to get knocked down.
This is my other self.
Because I want to do an all-out attack as a...
You did it, boss. All out attack.
And the curtain falls.
I want to talk about that. Yusuke wasn't even the one I used Rebellion on. He just got a critical hit naturally. Did you just say you're fired? You're fired. We're gonna build a wall, and it's gonna be huge. And it's gonna keep all the shadows out. All shadows are crooked thieves. It sounds really weird since we're playing as Phantom Thieves. What do you mean I got a lawsuit from Donald Trump? I love how bad my cut is, and you can tell like I cut mainly because of the music, and my yen keeps changing. Because again, I had to explore this I had to explore every single area once again to make sure that it wasn't the one with a target on it.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
Give it up.
I'll never forgive you.
Feel the power of Mementos. That just reminds me of the Dynasty Warriors, like, feel the power of my magic. You flaming idiots. Take this.
Persona! Azuzu! Go down.
Yeah, I knew he blocked that.
Named a curse. I had hoped we could end this. Persona! Take that!
Oh, we win? We didn't get an all-out attack, though. This game's bullshit.
Oh, what have I done?
Huh? So, Miwai never died? Huh. Why'd he tell us that, then?
All right.
I mean, okay, I can give you an answer why he told us that. He's a dick.
Then oh. But now then. What?
Unbelievable. Come. Isaac! Ravage them!
Ooh, Joker.
Oh.
You're looking cool.
His weakness is fire. But unfortunately, that won't be enough to kill him, so I have to do a little work.
I've got it.
On to the next.
Persona! I lend it.
I don't know if I ever mentioned that Rising Slash does more damage after a baton pass, but Rising Slash does more damage after a baton pass. Just so you know.
I am thou.
I'm just like waiting for Yusuke to get a critical hit again, because I swear that just like pissed me off last time that happened. Like, I was just like sitting here waiting. Oh, Joker! Of course, the character who looks like who could be a Fire Emblem character has a counter. Oh god, I could just hear the Smash fans. Like, oh my god!
Ooh, Joker.
Okay, this can. I think this all-out attack will kill him.
There's that core.
No?
Persona! Out of our way!
Let's go.
Ryuji! Oh, that better be a... That better kill. You wasted my time. How did that not kill him either?
Go down.
I swear, if it's like one of those things where it's like 2 points under... Oh my god! Of course it is. Hate it when games do that. Or just this game.
Oh, damn it. Yeah.
Then... Oh! Okay, let's go.
Sorry.
The opponent is strong.
Persona!
Do anything
Ravage
reckless.
them.
That was worth a shot.
Use my persona.
Persona! This one. Thank you.
You didn't even need it, Yusuke.
Satanta! You're mine.
Persona! Prepare yourself! Nice, Joker.
Joker.
This is my other self. Prepare yourself.
Fox is swaying.
Persona! Persona! Eat this! Who's next?
Fox's health is really low. You have to be careful.
Some other way. Think it through. Ice it! There. I appreciate it.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything. Use my persona. How's this? Joker got knocked down.
Let's go. Take this!
And I got nothing to talk about right now. I already talked about Persona 4 Golden on PC.
Okay, time for
I mean, apparently later this week, at the time, well, the time of this recording hasn't started yet. Atlas is announcing a bunch of stuff at, I forgot what it's called. I guess I could talk about what I think they could be. That's bull. I hate that. I hate it in games when that happens. Anyway, but they're gonna be at the show. I forgot what it was called, and they're gonna announce certain things, and I have a feeling I know what a couple of them are. First off, I'm pretty sure one of them is going to be Persona 5 related. Persona 5 Scramble's localization announcement may be a thing. If that's a thing, I would assume it is, because one, they need to they're going to localize. I think it's pretty obvious that they're going to localize Scramble at this point. Because if they didn't, I'm pretty sure they'd get a lot of shit. Like, it would never... Like, you would never, ever hear the end of it. So they'd be pressured into doing it anyway. I feel that maybe some more PC ports of Persona games will be announced. Or at least ports in general. Because I think Persona 4 Golden was a test that I think went on pretty well. So I think that maybe Persona 5 or Persona 3 will be ported to PC, and along with maybe even Persona 1 and 2. So maybe even older Shin Megami Tensei games as well. Hopefully we get some more information on Shin Megami Tensei 5. I'm hoping for that at least. But I honestly kind of doubt it at this point. Oh, and apparently the next fighter for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the Arms fighter, is going to finally be revealed on the 22nd, I want to say? Which, fortunately for me, I think I'm going to be at work, so I'm going to have to miss it. I'll find out about it whenever people are complaining on the internet. And after that, we won't know who's in the next Fighter's Pass, because now all we know is that there is a Fighter's Pass. So with everything that happened, I don't know what the next fighter is going to be. I did kind of predict that an Arms fighter would be DLC. I just didn't predict what Arms fighter, because I never played Arms. I never grew an interest for it. So I don't know any of the characters except for Springman and Twintail. And that's only because, or whatever her name was, that's only because of two reasons: memes, and Springman's also a assist trophy in Ultimate. What the hell was that? So I'm not gonna say it's doubtful that I would doubt that Springman's the Arms rep, because he's already an assist trophy, but I wouldn't put it out of it. But I wouldn't put it out of impossibility. Oh, he's weak to wind, really? Anyway. But, you know, we have, what, 4 more fighters in the... No, 6 more. 5 more. How many fighters do we have left? I need to look. We have 5 more fighters left in the Fighters Pass. Because the last Fighters Pass, we had Piranha Plant as a pre-order bonus, or you got it up to a certain date. So everyone has Piranha Plant, essentially. Because now he is DLC you can buy. Joker was the first of the Fighters Pass. Then it was Hero from Dragon Quest. And then it was Banjo, Terry, and then Byleth. So all of them have nothing really relating them together, I guess you could say. Because people were thinking, like, we're trying to come up with, like, relationships between all the characters to see, like, what would the next fighter be. Like, I remember, like, one of them was, like, they were all anime themed, and then Banjo comes out. Or they were all RPG heroes, and then Banjo came out. They were all recent mascots, then Banjo came out, and Terry too. So yeah, really there was no relationship between all of them, to be honest. So my personal thing is, I don't know who the next fighter is in the Fighters Pass is going to be. I'm only just guessing at this point. Because, you know, people were also saying, like, it was a franchise that's never touched, Super Smash Brothers before. Then we had Byleth come out. So, that happened. So, honestly, all bets are off when it comes to the next Fighters Pass. I honestly don't know. Okay, I think it's safe to say we can eliminate any anime character. Like, any character that is strictly anime, so, like, Goku is out. Like, people who are saying Goku need to stop. It's not happening. But I think the next ones I'm thinking are going to happen are... I feel like Crash Bandicoot may or may not happen. Like, I feel like that should be happening sometime soon, especially with the fact that Crash 4 did get leaked recently. Yeah, I did hear about that. Crash 4 got leaked. Or at least I think it's Crash 4. Unless it's a fucking Wrath of Cortex remake, and then I'm gonna get angry. Remember we could inflict shadows with dizziness? So I want to say that the next Fighters Pass may feature Crash Bandicoot. I won't say it does. I don't know. I think Crash Bandicoot's one possibility. I would also like to say that maybe... I can't think of anything else. I'm trying to think of, like, who else could be a candidate. Fuck, what's that kid? I'm trying to think of the character's name. I can't. Rayman. I feel like Rayman might be a possibility still. Like, they haven't deconfirmed anything. Like, okay, I do know this, that all the fighters in the Fighters Pass have already been decided. Remember back when, he revealed that Sakurai revealed that Fighters Pass 2 is happening? He did mention that, Fighters Pass 2's characters have already been decided. Meaning that we can't really go around saying, put blank in, because it's already been decided. So we don't know who got decided into it, but we do know that it has been decided. Oh, and now we're actually in a new area, meaning that I am no longer cutting traveling. Because, yes, I know the areas are very similar. Yes, you can yell at me all you want. But also, I do want to show off the shadows that can show up in those areas. Like, I just want to make sure you guys know which shadows appear in which areas. Which, it should be pretty obvious, because, you know, these shadows appear... The Sandman... Nice one, Ryuji. The Sandman appeared in, Futaba's palace, and we just unlocked this area, so this would be the area after Futaba's palace. Oh, and I guess this is the first time you guys get to hear the general battle theme for this costume. So, there it is. And that's all you get to hear.
Okay, we've rid ourselves of those nuisances.
I think you'll notice when I stop giving a shit about being in the area is when I'm actively trying to avoid fighting enemies.
Is the opponent's weak? Gunshots won't work. So try something else.
What am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to get to Joker because I know I have a curse skill.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Hey man, taking out a treasure demon plus with an all-out attack bonus like this, I'm getting money. Yep, I got money. Yep, you got ninjas.
All right, level up.
Oh. Have I leveled up before while I was cutting? I don't remember.
Easy win.
I think I'll start... I think you'll never see... After, like, a certain part, you'll never see the level up screen ever again. Because at a later part, we're going to be grinding in Mementos till we're, like, at level 90. Or at least I will be off screen. You guys will only see how I do it. But, like, I would grind till, like, I'm where, like, level 90. So meaning that it's kind of hard to level up whenever you're level 90. Because it takes so much experience, and when all the enemies are weaker than you, you can take them out in, like, 2 moves.
Four enemies. This is your chance. Hit him where it hurts.
Do I not have Mazio? Now I'm hungry. Now I want pizza. I don't have any pizza. All I have is Hot Pockets. Just baton pass it to Ryuji. Or not. Don't listen to a word I say. I'm not allowed to talk. But in terms of who I want to be in Fighters Pass 2, I don't really have any desires for Smash anymore. I kind of stopped caring, to be honest, because you can't be disappointed if you don't have any expectations. I mean, I never really am disappointed whenever a new character is revealed. Like, I don't really ever care about, like, I wasn't one of those people who was angry that, Byleth got it. In fact, I kind of welcomed it. Like, I didn't have a problem with Byleth being in Smash. Then again, I am a Fire Emblem fan, so that is kind of a bias on my own end. But also, like, I didn't care that Terry got in, even though he's not really much of a, you know, he's not as famous as a lot of people think, not as famous as other mascots in the Smash series. Like, to be honest, I didn't really care about that. Like, my mentality when it comes to playing Smash is that if the character's fun to play with, I'll play with them. I mean, that's the main reason I play as the Fire Emblem characters. I honestly like playing as them. I also just love screwing with people with the counter.
Four enemies. Electricity is its weak point. This should be no problem for you. How's this?
Joker's finally asleep!
He can't defend himself. Electricity is its weak point. This should be no problem for you.
Wrong guy.
Then let's shatter it in one strike.
I like the fact that they're not even attacking the person that's asleep.
Who's fast asleep? Persona, defend himself. You will own that. Enemy defeated. Go get him, please. One enemy crushed. Keep that up. Who's got this?
Nice.
Nah, Joker was asleep. He should have just, like... I would have loved to just see an animation where Joker's just on the ground asleep. He's like...
All right.
He's like, damn, he sleeps better than he does in the real world.
I can feel it.
I think I love it, though, when Morgana gets inflicted with sleep, because I just scream out. I just scream out, practice what you preach, you little shit.
I have something.
I don't think we're in Mementos that long, though. Like, I think after this part is, like, a 20-minute part of Mementos, and then we're done. Like, I don't think we spend 3 parts here.
No sudden movement. And the curtain falls.
I haven't used the all-out attack portraits as thumbnails for a while, have I? I should probably do that for now. I keep forgetting to do it. Mainly because I always think it's like an easy way out, to be honest. It's like, I'm too lazy to make a thumbnail, so I'm just gonna... Like, I only did it for the Kamoshida Castle because I couldn't find any good thumbnails there. Like, there were just no, like, moments in the game where... Because in my thumbnails, I try to show as least of the HUD as possible, and Persona 5 is really hard to do that with. The HUD is everywhere on screen at once. Now, there are a few exceptions, mind you. Well, I try to show as little gameplay as possible. Okay, that sounds weird. But, like, I don't want to show the HUD so much.
All right.
If that makes sense. I like to show shots that are just the characters and that's about it. So a cutscene would be fine, or, you know, a static cutscene of them all just standing around in the same area. That's fine to me. But that's all I could really do. Like, that's the best I think of. Like, I feel like all-out attacks are just the easy way out for me, to be honest. Anyway, we're ending the part here, and the next time we meet in Persona 5, I think we're going to keep exploring Mementos. I think get the last of those targets that are around. And that's really it. So see you guys next time, and take care.